Welcome to the Let's Talk About It podcast, the podcast where nothing is off limits, even the things your group chat avoids with Kat and Carly. I'm Kat.
And I'm Carly.
So tell me about your day, Carly. How was your day today?
So my day, pretty boring. I woke up, I got a grocery order, did my Thanksgiving shopping early. Because I'll be hosting Thanksgiving this year. So, I want to make sure I have all my stuff. Because, people like to last minute shop.
Yes, they do.
So I got an order delivered to my house because it's easier that way. And it was really early. And I unpacked all that stuff. And then I went over to my mother-in-law's house, gave her the ham that she'll be making, and stay there for a little bit, help her pick out some Christmas decorations because she's already decorating for Christmas. She already got her tree up, so
Really?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm over here like, I still have Thanksgiving stuff up.
Because Thanksgiving didn't even pass you.
Yeah, I'm like, I see like my fall stuff, I still have it, all of it up. But so her theme is gold and white this year.
She changes it every year?
Yeah.
Oh, she fancy.
Yeah, next year I told her she should just do all the colors that she has because she has so many decorations. And I was like, that way you can just put everything out. You don't have to get any new stuff because she has a whole bunch of nice stuff, So, yeah, last year we did pink. So, pink and silver, I think. Pink, silver, and white, I think we did last year. Yeah, but this year I'm going to do just traditional. Like, just green, red, gold, blue. What is that? What else are in those packs? Silver. I don't know. Whatever comes in those multicolored packs, I'm just gonna do that. But for my kitchen, I'm doing gingerbread. Yeah, I got a cute gingerbread hand soap today and a gingerbread drying mat. So anyway,
you getting fancy with it, girl. You getting fancy with it.
It was at Publix and it was literally the only gingerbread mat left, and I was like, I'm taking it now while I see it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. So, and they had towels, like hand towels for Thanksgiving, and I was like, Thanksgiving is literally next week. When am I gonna put up hand towels for Thanksgiving for 1 week? Like, no.
Yeah.
So.
You could buy them when they're on sale after Thanksgiving and then save them for next year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I'll just wait. But yeah, so how was your day?
My day was all right. I worked today, I got out of work a little late, but that's all right because, I get paid per hour, so money's money, honey. I like me some, I don't know. Like, see, my day was so boring. I was going to work. I don't know.
That's pretty much what you did.
Yeah, and like now I'm here drinking cranberry buzzball and some cranberry juice. It's a big cup. I put the whole buzzball in this.
I got buzzball, cranberry juice, and vodka. I wish I had the slushy machine like you, so that way I could make myself slushies. But
that's all right, girl.
It's a dream. It's a dream. One day I'll own a slushy machine.
And then I broke my nail a little bit. Yeah, a little painful, but
It looks painful. Like, how do you even... Today's episode, we're going to be talking about...
confidence, comparison, self-love, things like that. Very important topics, I think. They're important.
I think too. Because we all... I know there's people who have, like, way more confidence than... like others, but I still feel like everyone struggles with it. At least at some point in their lives. Yeah. So I definitely think the first topic that we should hit on is definitely I want to say, like, not just social media, but like how we compare ourselves to others and like relationships, friendships, like careers as adults. I feel like that's definitely something I've heard many people say, like, oh, well, so-and-so is married and has this, or has a great job, or has a house, or bought a house, or is this and that, and it's like, and I didn't, or I'm not, like I feel like I hear that a lot.
Yeah, we touched base on this a little bit last episode, like,
yeah, a little bit.
I'm so sorry. Did you see that? I think I'm just like, I'm already lit from this fucking thing. I'm so fucking sorry. You can keep that in. I don't really care. Anyway, like we touched base a little bit on it in our last episode, but like I sometimes find myself like, damn, they're so lucky. You know what I mean? Like, and here I am with literally nothing. Like, I don't have anything,
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, and it's also definitely like the people that you see all the time, like on vacations or doing this or doing that. And it's like, what job are you doing? Or how do you have the money for that?
Yes. Please let me know because I swear to God.
Hit a girl up and let me know because I'll do what you're doing.
I tried.
You said what?
To do what people are doing is a lot of work.
Well, you got to put in the work, girl.
Yeah.
But I think that we, like, as a society too, like, especially with social media, we feel like there are these like timelines on things, right? Like, by this age you should do this, by this age you should have this done, you know? Like, and it's like, first of all, do you realize how expensive a house is in today's market?
It's bad.
Real expensive. Like, I mean, I'm glad for the people who have been saving and saving and saving and now finally, or just have a really good job and
Yeah.
can afford it. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Am I one of those people? No.
No.
No. Well, technically I have a house, but
I mean, so do I, but I don't have my own. It's not in my name. I'm on a lease. Like,
well, you know, technically my grandma's house is my house really, but
oh, that is so true. I forgot all about your grandma's house. Holy hell.
yeah. I like to forget about it too sometimes. Not in a bad
Girl, shut.
not in a bad way. It's just like that house wasn't taken care of, so it's like it needs a lot of work. And I feel I maybe if it didn't need like that much work, it would be different for me.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, okay, but like that whole house just needs to be like rebuilt at this point. Like,
I get that.
and you know, the
100%.
crazy thing is, me and Kyle actually talked about it. Kyle actually was like saying that they want to keep like the certain properties like in the family and like that being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, you got the money, honey, so you let me know. Like, we can do it.
Yeah, it can help you fix it up.
Yeah, no, for real. I was like, but who knows?
I had that got taken from me, so here we are.
Yeah, but that was for the better. That was for the better, girl. As much as like it didn't feel like it, it doesn't feel like it. It was. Trust me.
For sure. There was a lot of negative energy in that house, for sure. A
And the
lot
house
of
was
it.
full of mold, girl.
In the basement, yeah.
Well, but still, like, that's no good. You don't want that. And you know how hard it is to get rid of that stuff?
Yeah, but I'm happy I didn't fix it up because mine needed a lot of work too. But I didn't fix it up because I didn't trust my piece of shit dad. And look where I am.
Yeah, yeah.
I just knew it. I just knew not to trust him. Girl, something in me, because, you know, I know my dad, like something in me was like, don't trust him, don't trust him, don't trust him. So,
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's on their own path, right? So it's like, we all get this, like, idea in our head that, like, we need to be on the same path as everybody else. And it's like, sometimes it doesn't work like that for some people. You know, some people are handed things. Some people
which
work
they're
really
so
hard for
lucky for.
things. Yeah. Some people work super hard for shit.
Yeah, which is good.
Some people get thrown down a bunch of times before something happens for them. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's just unfortunate, but it's true. And I feel like, unfortunately, we weren't born into super rich families. So we don't have those luxuries
No,
like some other people. Yeah.
all right. But
But
like,
go ahead.
okay, like when you're, I guess like when you're looking at social media, like when couples post together and like girls post like their nice bodies, like, do you ever like, I'd be like, oh damn, I want to look like that, or I wish I had that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's like another like that's just another point of view from that. It's like I'm like, damn, they had how many kids and they look like that? Like,
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah.
yeah,
Like, you know, Tammy, what's her name? Tammy Hembro or something like that. She's like a model. She's like an Australian model.
mm-hmm.
And she's had 3 kids, girl. And like, her body's
Must be nice.
You don't
When
have
when I had my hernia surgery, you know, I asked him. I said, "Yo, just give me a little quick tummy tuck right there."
just sew it up.
And then, you know, what's really funny is like when I went to go see him, I was like, I really thought you would just give me my little tummy tuck. And he started laughing. He's like, you still on that? Yes, I am. I was so scared in the hospital, right? Crying before my surgery. He comes in. I'm like, can you just give me a tummy tuck too? just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all I need, please.
That's
I want to look like Kim Kardashian.
I know. You can't tell me none of them have had that.
Oh, first girl, they have, but I want to be all natural with it, all right? Maybe I just need my boobs done. Because they be dangling, smangling down to my kneecaps, so.
You said what now? They be
Anyway,
what?
sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That they be dangling, smangling. Girl, listen. But you should love yourself. That's the whole point of this. Love yourself, girl. Self-love is the best kind of love. You know why? Because when you love yourself, you don't just allow bullshit in your life. It's true. When you love yourself, you don't put your standards lower.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Like, you have like a higher like a higher, I don't want to say expectation. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but like a higher value, I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
but
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like just like a higher value.
okay, so then now here's a question. Like this makes no sense. I don't know. I don't care if we're going off topic. This is our podcast. We can do whatever the hell we want. But anyway,
Yeah.
so speaking on that self-love thing, do you think that it's the truth that you can't love somebody if you don't love yourself? Do you think that's true? Because I personally don't think that's true.
I think you can love somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but I think you don't like receive the love that you should when you
Okay.
don't love yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that's them, right? That's on them, or that's just like no, that's you yourself because you're like they're trying to love
You're
you.
accepting that kind of love, right? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like it's you can love them, right? But like you're accepting less in a way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like you love that person, right? It's like, oh, I love them. I love them. I've been loving them. I can't let them go, right? It's like, of course you can't just like feelings and stuff like that doesn't just go away, right? But it's like we lower our bar, I guess. Again, like our value to like fit in that bubble for them because like, well, I love you, so I'm gonna stay and make that work because like I love you. But like, do I love myself enough to know that I deserve more than that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. It's just a something that I was thinking about because I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day and they were trying to tell me that like, no, if you don't love yourself, like you can't love somebody. And I don't agree with that because I don't love myself, but I have so much love to give somebody else, if that makes sense. And I think that that's just how things go sometimes, like you don't have to love yourself to love somebody because I know I can love somebody and I have a lot of love to give. You know what I mean? Besides
Yeah.
to my children, because obviously my children get the most of that, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, but that also goes back to my point, like I'm saying, like, but do you receive the love you should?
probably not.
No. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's like it's kind of like a double whammy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, I can love somebody if I don't love myself, right? But because I don't love myself, I'm accepting a love that's not what I deserve
Mm-hmm.
because I don't love me. But I love you, so I'm gonna give you all the love that I have.
Yeah.
Which is that's a hard conversation in itself. That again goes into like self-confidence and self-love, self-worth because, we as women growing up and men too feel as if I feel like a lot of us feel as if like there's these standards, right? There's these boxes we need to check. And if we don't check those boxes, like how can anyone ever love us? We're not pretty enough, we're not thin enough, we're not this enough, we're not thick enough, we're not blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like so many things, like my nose, my teeth, my eyebrows, my hair, my ears are too big, my hands, you know what I mean? Like I have too much hair, I have like not enough hair, like the list goes on and on.
I'm one that does that a lot.
Yeah. And that can lead us into talking about how we basically have a lot of negative self-talk, right? So, like, if you spoke to me the way you speak to yourself, would that be nice?
Absolutely not.
You made your face really red.
I know.
I don't know what you just did, but all of a sudden, I was like, what the?
I'm always fucking up on this
Oh
podcast. I'm
my
sorry.
God. You're so funny. Did you touch the cat? Like, geez. All right. That's so funny. That is literally so funny. But yeah, so yeah, if you spoke to me the way you speak to yourself, it wouldn't be nice, right? Vice versa, right? So like, why is it okay for like ourselves to speak to ourselves like that?
It shouldn't be okay. It's crazy because like I'm always like, oh, like everybody's beautiful in their own way, like all the time. But then I'm like looking at myself, I'm like, oh my God, why do I look like this?
Yeah.
Like it's really so bad. It's like a really bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, I struggle with it too, you know what I mean? Like when I was in therapy, right? Like my therapist was like, "Well, how do we change that way of thinking? Like how do we make it into something like positive instead of negative?"
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is hard.
Yeah.
Like I remember we did one exercise and she was like telling me like, "Okay, name things that could go wrong and then name how they could go right." And I'm like, well, shit.
Did you have more wrong things than right things?
I mean, no. So it was like, okay, so what if I woke up late and I go to work and like this happens, blah, blah, and this happens. And now she's like, okay, well, now say like, what if you woke up late, but like this and this and this happened? You know what I mean? So it's like changing the scenario. So it's like we're
Okay.
always going to that negative scenario, right? Like how we
Hmm.
talked about before. Like we're always going to that negative mindset of
Yeah.
like my world is crashing down, everything's gonna crash around me, like nothing's ever gonna go right, my plans are always gonna fail. You know what I mean? Like we get into those pits of like, I don't want to say self-pity, but like almost like kind of, I guess, like like
Yeah. I agree.
I guess it would
That's
be,
right.
yeah, like self-pity, like, oh my God, woe is me all the time. And it's not like we're doing that on purpose, and it's not like we're sitting here doing it and like telling the world, like broadcasting to the world, like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. And again, if that makes you feel better, then of course do so. But, and of course, there are people who cry wolf, and like that could be a whole nother conversation for another day. But
That is
I
true.
mean, I mean, it really can, you know, but I don't know. I mean, it's just really hard to change that mindset and to change the way like we think and talk to ourselves
Yeah.
because we know we wouldn't talk to each other like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think one of my hardest issues with my self-image is that I have so much hate for my father, and I'm literally his fucking twin. Like his twin, I fell out of my dad's ass. So like when I look at myself, like when I watch the podcast back and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my God, like I look, it makes me sick. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I have my dad's nose. Oh my God, I literally am my dad. Like, and that is so hard for me, like all the time to just look in the mirror and see my dad. It's like, I don't know, it's like so mentally fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but I don't know. For me, like, I don't think I look like either of my parents. I think I'm like a mixture. Like, I really don't think I look like either.
I think you are a perfect mixture, but I think that you look more like your dad, if you want me to be honest with
See, and
you.
I don't see that. Like, at all. Like, for me, I'm just like, I don't see it. Like, I'm like, I, I don't see it. His nose is completely different. Like, he has red blonde hair, hazel eyes. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe if I was thinner, maybe we'd have the same face or something. I don't know, but
Girl, I think you look like,
I don't see it at all.
hey, maybe
But
it's for the better that way.
yeah, thank God.
Maybe it's for the better that way, girl. It's I.
Thank God.
I don't think I look like my mom at all. I feel like if you put my mom and I in a room, you wouldn't know we were related.
Um,
I think my sister, Karen Land, looks like my mom. A lot. But she
I mean,
also
I
looks
just
like
recently saw
my
you and
dad.
your mom together, and I do see like you guys. I feel like have the same like head.
No, I have my dad's head.
I mean, but I've also seen your dad with you, so it's like I don't know.
I literally like if I can pull up this one, I have to look for it, but I have this one photo of me as a baby, and we literally have the same fucking head. Like it's the same thing. My grandma even said it to me. She's like, "Oh my God, like you look so much like your dad." She's like, "You guys have the same head and everything." Thanks, grandma. Thank you. I know. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think you. I think obviously you do look more like him, but I think you also like look like your mom a little bit.
I
Like I
think
feel
Jen
like
and Carolyn are, or Jen is a perfect mixture of both my mom and
mm,
dad. And I think Carolyn looks more like my mom, but I also think Carolyn looks like my dad's side of the family because she's short, like really little like them. You know what I
mm.
mean? So,
Your mom's short too.
no, my mom's 5'5".
That's
Nope, the
isn't
average height of a
average
female
height
is 5'4".
average height for a female is 5'4"?
Yep. And I'm 5'4".
Is it really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I had this debate with one of my coworkers. She didn't believe me. She's like, "You're short." I'm like, "I'm 5'4". I'm average height for a woman.
Why did I think it was like 5'5"?
And I
Or
think
five
average height
six?
for a male is like 5'8".
That's so weird. I thought it was different. Let me see.
She said, "Let me see."
Oh yeah, you're right.
I told you. My mom is 5'5". And I think my sister Jen is 5'3", and Caroline is like 5'1", 5'2". I don't know. I'm way taller than I'm the tallest one out of my siblings.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I guess I'm tall for a woman then.
I told you. Carly. I've been telling you that for years. I'm like, "Oh, you're tall. You're tall." You're like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "Yes, you are."
Listen, to me, 5'6.5" is not tall.
That's tall.
I don't feel tall, so
When I look at you, I have to be
you do not look up that much. Don't even.
like I'm only 5'4".
You do not look up that much. You do not.
Hi, Carly.
That's over exaggerating now. I'm not 6 foot. I'm not fucking 6 foot. But wow. Didn't realize that.
Yeah.
But going back to that note of social media as well. How do you think like filters and stuff have like affected us like as we grew up, right? Because we grew up in that.
You're right.
So like how do you think that really affected us like growing up?
Oh, girl, it's so bad. That's how I feel. Like, because everybody's using filters. You never know. Like, there's
Mhm.
filters that make I use this filter. I'm not even gonna hold you. It makes my nose look thinner.
Mhm.
There's so many filters. Like, you look tanner, your hair, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so,
Yeah, I like the filter that makes my skin look smooth.
yeah, me too.
Not that my skin's like bad, but like
No, you
it
have
like
nice.
gets rid of like the imperfections.
What imperfections? Because your face is so clear and beautiful.
No, I have a lot like well, you can't see it in this lighting, but
Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't
see?
exist.
There's one right here, right here. I have a dark spot right here.
This right here is
Mhm.
not a pimple. It was itchy and I scratched it and now it looks like this. But anyway.
But I do think filters have like really changed like how like we view ourselves too because we're like, "Oh my God, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful." But like she using a filter.
Oh yeah, or there's like editing going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, like what was that? What's that editing app that all the celebrities were using? I had you download it. What's the name
Oh,
of it?
Facetune.
Yeah, Facetune.
I accidentally paid for that for a year.
Yeah. Well, you can still use it, so
It's true.
you need to edit some pictures. Hit up Catherine.
For real.
She got it for free. Well, not for free, but you're gonna have to pay her, so it goes through the description. Anyway, yeah, plus I feel like even like with the Kardashians, like Kris Jenner getting that facelift. Yeah, sweetie, the facelift was nice, but you filtered the hell out of your shit afterwards. Because all these months later, they showed her again without the filter. Girl.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was all over the place, like on social media a couple weeks ago. Yeah, because she just had like a big birthday party too. She turned like
Oh,
70 or something. Yeah,
what? I haven't seen it.
yeah. I mean, you can tell now. It's like the way she was making it look like she looked before. Like she would look so. We were all like, oh my God, like how does she look that young again? That was her face tuning, probably. Probably using Facetune, her editors were editing the hell out of her pictures because she still looks like you can tell like her skin is more like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not like what we thought it looked like because of the filters.
Damn.
Hmm.
I like the Kardashians.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I don't, but it's like they also are one of the main like sources I feel like of women being like insecure, wanting to look
Oh
a
yeah.
certain way. Because like a lot of them try to sit here and say they've never had work done when majority of them have.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like Kylie just came out and finally admitted a couple months ago that she got her breasts done. Like we've been known, sweetie. She just wanted to deny it. You can't go from an A to a D like
No.
or a C, whatever cup. I forget what cup she said she is now. That doesn't.
And
And
your
then
boobs
tried to say it was because she
like
gave
that.
birth. Sweetie, it happened before you gave birth
Yeah, I did.
or before you
I
got
think
pregnant.
I think the only one that doesn't have a boob job is Chloe because she always talks about how she likes her little boobies.
And Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure Kendall has other stuff, but
I don't think Kendall has because I know, bless you. I know, bless you. The
thank you.
one because I
I
watched the
think
card.
Kendall gets filler
She might get
and
Botox.
Botox.
Yeah, but she was like telling them that they need to stop with the surgeries because they're beautiful the way they are.
Well, yeah, I'm sure like she doesn't get surgeries, but I'm sure she gets fillers and Botox.
Of course, I want Botox, girl. Look at this.
Cause like I feel like when you see them on the show, like their faces don't move.
No,
None of them.
no, and that's a big sign of Botox when this doesn't move.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like even when they're laughing and stuff, like none of their shit moves.
Just they're like, he.
Hey, like you cannot even like it literally is like just like
Yeah, but that's gonna be me soon. Don't worry.
oh girl, I listen, I would get Botox too. I'm not gonna front. I would do it.
I want to do it so bad.
Mine's not bad, but like
No, mine is.
it's getting there. I get the smile lines.
Oh, I have crow's feet too.
Yeah, I would do it.
I
I
don't
would
care
do it.
about this or the crow's feet really. I just care about this.
Yeah.
It's bad because I make a lot of facial expressions. So I'm very like what is that? Theatric
Yeah.
when I talk and shit.
I've had a lot of people tell me that too about my face.
Really?
Yeah, like the faces that I make, like in social situations.
I don't really think I've realized. I know me, I'm always like, you could read my face. I'll be like, hmm?
Yeah. Like the one girl I worked with, Lexi, like she would always say that to me. She'd be like, "Oh my God, your facial expressions kill me." And I'd be like, "I'm so sorry." Because like, especially when we're working with the kids, like kids would do something, I'd be like,
Low
"Say
key,
that
high
again?"
key, I've been peeped that you like me.
Yeah, like say that again. Or like when the kids would say something outrageous and I would just be like, "So, blah, blah."
I
The
don't know
one
how.
time, the one time I had I'll never forget this kid. He's so smart. He is so sweet, but some of the stuff he would say. I've told you this story before, but totally off topic. But this is like a moment where I had to compose myself because I was working and also being supervised. And even if I wasn't being supervised, still gotta compose yourself because this kid would do a lot of stuff for attention. And he was on the playground drawing, and I thought he was like drawing like the name of the center that I was working at, but because it started with a F letter, and because we had just talked about it, and so I'm not really paying attention, and he starts putting like asterisks, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell is this? I don't know what the hell. So then he turns around and I'm not really paying attention, like I said again, because like he's just drawing with chalk on the playground, and he comes over to me and he goes, "You want to know what I'm writing?" And I'm like, "Sure." So then he comes over to my ear and he gets real close and he goes, fuck. And I was like, oh, do you know how to draw a sun? Like, I literally in that moment had to be like, how do I respond to this? How do I respond to this? How do I change the subject? And I literally just was like, so do you know how to draw a sun? Look, let me show you. Literally, girl. And he knew, like, when he said it, as soon as he said it, he, like, backed up and, like, smirked and I, like, waiting for a reaction from me.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't give it to him. I did not give it to him. I'm telling you, he probably was so, like, wow, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, and then I went and told my supervisor, and I'm like, you're not going to believe what this child said to me on this playground. Because she didn't hear it. Because she was, like, over on the other side, like, doing work, like, watching. And I was just like, 'cause, you know, so she couldn't hear. And I just was like, so then she had to go tell the parent. The parent was like, what? What did they say? And I was like, I promise you that's what they said.
Yeah. Speaking of bad kids, Alaric pulled his pants down and showed his butthole to the whole fucking class.
I would expect Jackson to do it.
Me too. But Jackson laughed. When I started yelling at Alaric, walking to the car, I was like, if you ever show your booty hole, like, I was so mad. I was like, you showed your butt. I said, you showed your asshole to your class. Jackson, like, lost his shit. Because you know how Jackson is. Jackson was like, he did what? And CJ was like, it's not funny.
Well, yeah, because CJ's like, holy shit.
Yeah, like,
He's like, I didn't do that shit.
no. And I was just like, what made you do that? He said, I don't know. Like, what made you just think, hey, let me spread my ass cheeks and show everybody my butthole? Like, come on now. Only my fucking children.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We
Like,
just like went whole tangent. Anyway, back to what the topic is.
sorry about that. Anyway. So, as we talked about that, how do we look confident but actually feel it on the inside?
Couldn't tell you.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a good question because I feel like that's something we're still learning. It's like, but I also feel like, I don't know, like I feel like we can give that vibe off sometimes too, like especially if like we're posting things like like back to this whole social media, like we're posting things like, oh, like look at my selfie, look at this, and I feel cute or whatever, right? It's like portraying that confidence. But like, how do we like make ourselves feel that in that moment? What makes us confident enough in that moment to post something like that? Could it be a filter? Could it be makeup? Could it be what we're wearing? All the above. I know for me, makeup helps me. And when my hair is done.
I like to dress how I want. That's what helps me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like your style is pretty confident. I know you probably don't feel like that, but I do.
Yeah. I just wear what I want now. Like, I don't care who judges me. Like, that one time I wore my fishnets, my docks, and my one dress that has like the skulls on it and stuff. I walked into the Starbucks and all these old people were like staring at me like I just murdered somebody. Like, I swear to God, like it was the most uncomfortable feeling. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, the fuck I care what they're looking at. Like, like this is what I like. This is how I'm gonna dress,
Mm.
And it took me a long time to do that because, I always felt like I was gonna be judged and stuff
Yeah.
because I'm so much more like I'm so different than my family. Like my style, my way of thinking, things like that. I'm like really like different. So
Yeah.
like it was hard for me to like, dress how I want. I just dress how I want. I don't think I have a specific style per se, but that helps me feel confident is when I wear what I want and I just go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I I wish I could be that confident. I don't wear what I want.
I know, and that makes me so mad because you buy stuff, you're like, no, I'm not wearing this. I'm like, girl, come on. You look
Mhm.
so cute.
Yeah, because like I see it and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And then I'm like, no, not on me.
Yeah, all the time.
Not on me, it's not. Yeah. I wish I could be like that. There was an influencer I was watching recently who she's plus size and I'm like, girl, I wish I had your confidence. Cause you're so beautiful and it makes you like I'm like, I just can't. Cause I
Yep.
just like I like again, you have that like negative self-talk and you're just like, mm-mm, no. And
Yeah.
that's like years of like also people like pushing that onto
Yeah.
me. So like or like growing up and being like just like people in my family making comments or people like I don't know or like strangers giving me looks or like kids in school like so as I got older I was just like I'm just gonna wear like triple size clothes that are really baggy and cover my whole thing.
I don't think it's funny, but
It's
just the
not
way
funny.
you're saying it. It's not funny. I don't
It's
think
not funny,
it's
but
sad that you feel
it's the
that way.
truth.
It's sad that you feel like that because you are a beautiful person
Thank you.
inside and out. And I just wish that you would feel more confident and see that in yourself.
Well, I feel the same way about you, and you don't see that. So even my aunt was like, "Oh my God, Catherine's like so beautiful. Like, if I had her body, like at that age when I was," and I'm like, you did. My first of all, my aunt is not big at all. Like,
No.
she thinks like she feels like she is, right? But like, because obviously, like when she was younger, she was like super thin. But it's like your body changes as you get older too. On top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's so beautiful and she be thinking she not. And I'm
I
just
think,
like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
and she looks so much like your grandma. It's so crazy.
I
I look
know.
at her like, bruh, like,
Yeah, but if you see her dad, like you saw her dad, like a picture of him, but like he came over like the day I was leaving and like they also look very alike. Like she has his nose.
yeah, the thin nose.
Hmm. But she also looks a lot like my grandma.
So much like your grandma.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much, girl. I'd be like staring at her like, oh my God.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah. Like especially like if you look at pictures of like my grandma when she was younger and you put those pictures next to my aunt, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, you know what's crazy too? My grandmother's mother looks like to me. I swear, like I saw the picture the one time and I was like, what? Because I'm like, isn't that my great grandfather? Like, how is grandma next to him? I'd like, because he was younger in the photo. I'm like, how the
Yeah.
heck? And they were like, that's your great grandmother. And I'm like, no fucking way. That's literally my grandma's twin.
That's crazy.
Have I ever showed you that picture?
No.
I'll have to show you when we're done. You're gonna be like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
girl.
want to see it.
Yeah. And it's a black and white photo, and you're gonna be like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah. Especially like when my grandma was like heavier set.
Yeah.
Like, because she was a little heavier set at one point.
Yeah.
Um, it was like after she got injured and stuff. When she got a little bit older, like her thyroid and stuff changed, but then and then her last few years of life, her last like I don't know, I don't know, maybe like 10 years, maybe like a life, she got thin.
Yeah,
But
she was really, really thin.
yeah, she was really super skinny. Like her and Madison shared clothes,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, your grandma was little.
Yeah. So let's go back to the topic of sorry.
You're good.
What are some things that you've learned to love about yourself? You have to name at least one or two.
Shit.
And it doesn't have to be physical.
Um, okay, so since it doesn't have to be physical, would this work? Like, I've learned to love like how honest I am
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I've learned like growing up, it was always like you can't, you know what I mean? Like, don't say that, don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've learned to actually love that about myself, that I could just keep it real and honest with
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. Like filter yourself. Like don't sit here and say those things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not polite. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Anything else?
No, what about you? Oh, wait. Honestly, another thing it would be like, I guess what I've learned to, it's like recent, I guess, like what I've learned to love about myself is like how I am actually very sensitive. And I've actually learned to love that about myself because like on the outside, I show like I'm a cold-hearted bitch, like literally,
But it's the opposite.
but like on the inside, it's just like, damn. But I've learned to do that, like deal with that and love that about myself. Like I am sensitive and I do have a heart. So,
Yeah. Well,
what
I
about you?
think a physical thing that I learned to love about myself are probably the dimples in my nose.
I
The
love that. It's so cute.
um only because my great grandmother had them. So it always makes me feel like I have a part of her with me.
Yeah.
So I learned to love that, even though I hate my nose still. Everyone's like, you have the perfect nose. Your nose is so perfect. Like,
I think it's so
first of all, when I was growing up, kids used to make fun of me for it. Now that I'm older, everyone's like, oh my God, I love your nose. And I'm like, well, tell me that 20 years ago. So
chill.
literally tell me that 20 years ago. I can't believe I just said that. But that makes me feel so old. 20 years ago, holy shit. I was about to be 20 years ago.
Okay.
Anyway. Wow, we're old. That's 2 decades. Anyway. Another thing is probably how caring I can be, which some people might take that as a weakness, but
Yep. But I don't think it is.
yeah, I think like especially in today's world, it's like good to have people who still are caring and who still like
Yep.
want to do good and want to be good, want to see good in the world instead of just being like, we're doomed, the world's doomed, everyone's doomed, you all suck. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe any of you because I could be that way.
Yeah. Especially with everything that you've been through. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I feel like I choose like not to be. And I've
Yeah.
gotten rid of people like that in my like I've gotten rid of people that I needed to in my life.
Yes. I
And I
agree.
haven't let those people back in, right? But like I give a lot of chances
You do.
before I even do that. So,
Agree.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah.
And I just think in today's society, we all struggle with self-love and self-worth and comparing ourselves to others, and we shouldn't. because we're ourselves and we're on our own path, and these are our own destinies, and
Yeah.
we should all learn to just be okay with the path that we're on and the bodies that we're in, right? Because we're only given one.
Yeah.
And we only have one life to live now in the physical realm, right? Like, if you believe in the afterlife, that's cool too. But if not, you literally have one life to live, right? So why live it hating yourself
Yeah.
and allowing others to hate you or treat you less than?
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add to that?
No.
Anything else you want to add to tonight's episode? No other topics you want to touch on?
No. I think that
Alright.
everybody should just love themselves for who they are. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I think tonight's episode was a good one too. I mean, we went on a little tangent there. Well,
It's our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
yeah, well, we gotta add in little funny stories here and there. But yeah, no, like literally, yeah, like we said, like love you and love others and try to just worry about where you're at in the moment. And if you are seeing things and you're like, well, damn, why can't I have that? Or why can't I be like that? Maybe try to work towards it. See what you need to do to work towards it.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember, I was supposed to get married on Saturday. Last Saturday, the 15th, remember? Look where I am at now.
I get you.
You never know what's going to happen. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Life's unexpected.
Yeah.
And sometimes we plan things that don't happen the way we thought they would.
Yeah.
That being one of them.
Yeah.
But on that note, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for watching. For those of you who do watch, I know we have a few people who do watch every week, which we really appreciate. Please, 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 if you do watch, please share. Please like, comment, subscribe if you have not.
Please.
Please.
I'm begging you.
I'm trying to become famous. No, I'm joking.
Yo.
I'm joking. I don't care if we become famous, but
I'm
it
just
would
having
be
a
cool,
good
right?
time. I don't give a shit.
No, I just like the conversations. And like I said, I just really hope it does touch somebody or impact somebody or help somebody with something.
Yeah, me
or
too.
people can just relate.
Yeah. It's
And
like
that's
our own
all.
little therapy session and
Yeah.
that other people can relate with.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Thanks for listening to the Let's Talk About It podcast. I'm Carly.
And I'm Kat.
And we hope to see you next episode.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.